There is one food out there that is so powerful for boosting testosterone. A lot of people think it should be illegal. And the really interesting thing to me is I have such a big testosterone following audience. What's really crazy is no one seems to be eating it. If it's like virtually no one. So if you can do this, you've got a huge advantage over other people. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what this food is and why it's going to be so useful, not just for testosterone, but for your libido, your physique, your mood, your productivity, everything. So I mean, forget the gimmicks, the overpriced supplements. Like, this is the real deal, and it's very cheap, and it's very affordable, and it's very accessible in a supermarket near you. Before I tell you what this food is, you need to know why it works. So the reason this food works so well is that it's got essential fats, it's got cholesterol, crucially, tons of protein, an insane amount of B vitamins, magnesium, zinc, selenium, and in particular, worthy of note is the amount of vitamin A, vitamin B12, and zinc in particular, on top of the cholesterol and the protein. So this food has all of these things that are all essential for boosting testosterone, and in huge quantities, and not that many calories. So if you just eat this one food a couple of times a week, it will set you up for the entire week. Other guys who don't eat this food are going to have a ridiculous amount of calories from pumpkin seeds, various other foods, all kinds of nuts, different types of meats that tend to be higher fat. And you have to have all of these foods in high quantities and loads of olive oil in order to compete with the vitamins and nutrients and the cholesterol you're going to get from this food. So it's going to save you a ton of time cooking. It's going to save you a ton of extra calories, which means you can stay leaner whilst getting all of these vitamins and minerals. Oh, and copper as well. I forgot about copper. So you're not going to have to supplement with zinc and copper and worry about imbalances and stuff like that. This one food will tick off so much of the testosterone game, and so many men aren't eating it. It's crazy. So here's what you do. Here's the food. It's organ meats. But you've got beef liver, you've got lamb liver, you've got kidneys, you've got heart, and there's several other. Tongue is very nutrient dense. Organ meats in general, though, are going to give you all of the testosterone minerals. It's the one thing that is going to tick off at least 60 to 70% of the testosterone diet if you can just do this a couple of times a week. Now, the big objection to every single time when I talk about organ meats is, but it doesn't taste good. Firstly, Ben and Jerry's ice cream tastes amazing. Does that mean we should eat it every day? I would completely spin this argument and say, why is taste the most dominant thing? If all you value is taste, then just go and eat sugar all day. Like, sugar's amazing. It tastes great. Just eat sugar all day and just get absolutely enormous, get to 40% body fat. So firstly, why is taste the dominant thing in your brain all the time? Secondly, if you want to make it genuinely taste much more palatable, add some olive oil. So extra virgin olive oil. The big thing with taste is spices. So there's like some chicken spice mixes and fajita spice mixes you can use. They're not perfectly healthy, but they will make the liver or the organ meats taste much better. Or if you want to do it a slightly healthier way, paprika with onion, garlic, and salt. And you add these different spices and condiments, and you will make it much nicer, especially with olive oil. And there are a couple of sauces you could use, potentially that are a little bit sweeter, or you put a bit of honey, bit of raw honey on the beef liver. It'll make it taste much nicer. So that combination of things, the olive oil, the spices and garlic and onion in particular, and potentially honey, will make it so much nicer. And even if the spices have like a tiny amount of sugar in, I wouldn't get too worked up over like a tiny amount versus tens and tens and tens of grams in some junk food. Tiny amount, if it gets you this amount of nutrients and cholesterol and vitamins and minerals, that will set you up for the rest of your life if you can have this food on a semi-regular basis. It is huge. If you can do this, you can just get it down your neck, make it tastier, onions and potatoes. I have potatoes with garlic and herbs and stuff. You're playing the game on easy mode, guys. Seriously, it's that important. And frankly, like, why is taste the number one thing? Like, why are we a bunch of women here, like, going off our feelings all the time? Like, sometimes it doesn't feel good to be in the gym, but you still go because you know it's the right thing to do. Um, but yeah, organ meats, guys, it's absolutely game changing. Make sure you're cooking these on a semi-regular basis. The ideal thing would be to have a little bit every day, but I realize that's not going to happen. If you can just get it in once a week, it's going to set you up. I also forgot to mention not just copper and all the other things, iron and ferritin as well. Quite a lot of guys are low on these, and it's causing your testosterone to come lower. Organ meats has you covered once again. So definitely check out some organ meats. And if you haven't watched the full video where I talk about how I went from 400 testosterone to 1020 naturally without TRT, I've linked that here. Go and watch it. I talk about my entire journey, and I also talk about a lot of things not to do, like intermittent fasting and some other myths that do not help you long term with testosterone. So check out that video. You'll find it very, very useful.